Hi guys, welcome to Dave in Real Life. We're starting a slightly bit earlier than advertised. Obviously, big, massive news today of Jennifer Palmer's passing away. So this stream is definitely dedicated to her, but and a celebration as well of her. Hi guys, welcome to Dave in Real Life. So yeah, my phone has just come on. Yeah, I'll just get rid of that. Yep, so shout out to everybody who's in the chat. I can see Austin316, William Ency, uh, Ballyhoo to you, my friend, Kevin Correa, Connor Clay, shout out to you, thanks for the sub. I also see Corey K, shout out to you, my friend, and Aidan Garrett, shout out to you as well. Yeah, like a bit of a somber stream, I suppose, but we're gonna try and have fun. I think we've gone through the mill with wrestling days. Bless his heart. I don't know how he continued through that stream. You could see, well, you saw him die inside basically. So very upsetting. I've got to admit I've shed tears today. So upsetting. I could put a picture of Jennifer Palmer up on the screen so that you all know who she is and respect her and keep her in your hearts today of all days. Yeah, Anna Dawes, shout out to you. Krista Zuma, shout out to you. We've got Bright Wolf Gaming, hi, shout out to you too. Yeah, we are focused on the football as well, obviously, and everything else wrestling related. If you want to talk about last night's Hell in a Cell, please do so, and speculation for Raw as well. Going to try and keep it upbeat as possible. Shout outs to Fearless, Stucky, hello Jacob, and Trenton Martin, shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, like I say, we're a bit flatlined a little bit, to be quite honest with you, but we are going to try and lighten the mood, be silly. I think we all need to put smiles on our faces. I think this is a perfect way to do that. Uh, yeah, uh, yeah, I think thinking positively is the best way to go. I'm sure Jennifer would love us to, honour her in that way. Uh, so well, let's just see what you guys have been saying. Love that you've put a picture on your stream, Dave. Thank you so much. I had to pay respects, and this is the way I wanted to do it. I hope Jennifer's looking down from heaven. She will be, no doubt. She'd have seen today's reactions from us guys, especially, and her heart will be filled with love. I am sure of it. Jennifer Palmer passed away. Fearless Ducky. Yes, she was a little bit of information for those who don't know. Thanks for the sub, Trent and Martin. Much appreciated. Jennifer Palmer was a much loved member of the Wrestling Days community, and also even popped into this little community as well. I think she was a part of the opening game, the Turkey Italy game. I think she popped in and said hello. So very much respect to her, and that's why we were showing the respect. Obviously, with this stream, it is dedicated to Jennifer Palmer. It's my way of showing respect. Yeah, yeah, it's hard because obviously we saw Wrestling Days as that reaction, and it is quite upsetting. It has took a lot for me to come round, but I thought, a lot of us needed this right now to have a bit of more of a fun stream, a little bit more positive action. So that's what we're gonna do. I can't, I can't sit there like mithering over something. I need to do stuff, and this is the best way of doing it. I'm rambling on. By the way, Jennifer had recently celebrated her 50th birthday. Wow, that's amazing. Obviously, I'm 43 years old, and you're a bit older than me, William. But she's still 21. I'm sure you all agree. Connor Clay says, "Do you think Russia are going to win?" I think Denmark are going to give Russia a really, really good game today, Connor. If I'm to be honest. I saw Denmark against Belgium in the first half. Denmark was the better team. I think it'd be a very interesting game. We are going to flip flop between the both games like I did yesterday. So I'm going to try and keep you as informed in the football as humanly possible. Bright Wolf Gaming, shout out for you. Thank you for the sub, my friend. Very much appreciated. Yeah, I am going to talk about the football. We're going to get some information to you guys. Obviously, I will tell you the times. Still not got a clock sorted out. Jennifer will sadly be missed. Yes, rest in peace, Jennifer Palmer. Days did a great job of handling the situation. I'm glad we all got to talk about her together. Yeah, that's what we needed to do. Ideally, I know that out of respect he would have ended the stream, but I think because we were all there and we were all willing to talk, it made him want to stay a little bit as well. I can't speak on his behalf whether what he wants to do later on. I'm sure he might be back for Raw. I hope he is. I hope he can do that because we all need to have that bit of a laugh, bit of a joke, and all that kind of stuff. It's hard to say. I mean, I know it seems like we've been a bit disrespectful, but we're not. We're celebrating, and that's how I see it. We're celebrating the memory of Jennifer Pam. It's what she would have definitely have wanted us to do. Respect to Days. I hope he's feeling all right. Days will come round. He just needs a bit of time to sort himself out. You imagine you're getting some shocking news in front of like thousands of people. It's hard. You're on camera. You're getting shocking news. I'd be exactly the same. Look at the stream that I did when I had that argument with my exes over my child. It took me a while to get back into that stream, and it's only granted that it'd be the same for him. Yeah, Dave. What's next for Drew McIntyre? Possibly a feud with like Keith Lee, maybe. I'm sure they'll line up something for him. I'd love to see AJ Styles, to be honest. I'd wish they weren't tag team champions because it'd be interesting to see a bit of a different dynamic. And obviously we've got RK Bro, which obviously they'll be going up against Almas and AJ Styles as well. Shout out to Chris. To Chris. Christism, you're already here. A shout out to you again. We've got James the Gilligaff Chadwick. Shout out to you, my friend. Good to see you over here. And we've got Hayley Harvey. Let's get it right. Harvey Griffiths. Shout out to you, my friend. Yes, rest in peace, Jennifer. Totally echoed. Kevin Correa. Shout out to you as well. Dylan McClaw. Hey, Dave. Rest in peace, Jennifer Palmer. Yep. Totally respect that. The topic of conversation is pretty much going to be that in the chat, which is your chat, not mine. You lead the way. I think Drew McIntyre competes in the Money in the Bank. He surely can, because that's open to anybody. So I'm sure he'll probably even be in a qualifier tonight for it, under protest by Bobby Lashley, I'm sure. So Dave, how about Bayley losing? I'm not heartbroken. I did predict it. I thought that match was the best match on the card, if I'm being honest, so I'm happy at that news. But yeah, thanks for the tea. No, I'm okay. Bright Wolf Gamer said, why did Days end his stream? It was going to end his stream anyway, but yeah, it's just the shocking news of today of Jennifer Palmer passing away, which did have a massive effect on him, you could tell. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be okay. I'm sure he'll be back later on tonight at some point. So just watch out for his streams. He hasn't taken down the Raw stream, by the way, but I have noticed that he's taken down this football stream, what he would have done at 8 o'clock. So yeah, hopefully he's well. It really did feel for him. It's a big thing to comment on, because how do you comment on that? Me and William, I saw William's post before the day's stream started, so I had a heads up. but it's still shocking. Literally, I didn't even process, if I'm all honest, until I saw everybody's reaction in the stream, and then yeah, mate, as usual, waterworks started. Dave, do you think? Oh, Harvey says, do you think it could be cool if Shelton, Jeff, Morrison are in the ladder match? All could do amazing. Yeah, sure, but I'm sure they will be the lackeys what get knocked out in the prelims. Unfortunately, yeah, I think Shelton's had his time to shine in the Money in the Banks. Morrison's more of the comedic character now, which is shameful. I can see Ricochet, uh, Umberto Carrillo getting a chance. I can see them two being heavily involved. And obviously, SmackDown side, you'll see Corbin being involved as well. Sure, that's why he's lost the crown, to be fair. I am still looking forward to Raw tonight. Who will Roman face next? Roman Reigns. The big thing out of today is that definitely John Cena is looking to be facing Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, and there's another big match to be announced on the SmackDown side of things. You sent me a DM crying. Yeah, sure I did. Sure I did. Austin, I'm sure I sent you a DM of me crying over Bailey. I'd very much doubt. Finally, Bobby Drew are through, hopefully so. People are getting a bit confused with that situation. Drew won't get a title shot while ever Bobby is champion, right? So if Bobby loses, it's a different matter. He gets back into the title frame, so don't panic, people. If he wins Money in the Bank, he can cash it in any time and just take the title whenever he wants. Doesn't even have to face Bobby. Connor Clay says, what if Drew McIntyre goes for the United States champion with Sheamus? Could revisit the rematch, but I think Sheamus is heavily involved in that Ricochet Umberto Carrillo storyline. They could move away from that, I'm sure. Yeah, Jinder Mahal keeps getting mentioned, so maybe we see something of him tonight. All possibilities. Let's just hope the expectation reaches the heights tonight. Dave's just tweeted the football stream is cancelled, but he'll be back for Raw. I did see that he took that stream down and that he left the Raw one open, which is great news. I'm happy that he is keeping that one alive. We'll all be there to support him, I'm no doubt. But shout out to you, James, for that information. Corbin, yeah, put him in the Money in the Bank. He's going to be in it. He's got to be, hasn't he? That's probably the reason why they took the crown off. He can stop his tears. He can stop crying now, can't he, Austin? Wow, Days will be back for Raw. Yeah, shout out to Ever Right. Good to see you, my friend. Dave, did you hear about Edge Rollins? Yeah, that's probably is going to be the match at SummerSlam, which is very interesting. Everybody predicted that Edge was going to win Money in the Bank, but if they're going to schedule him against Rollins, then that's not going to happen. So we'll cancel Edge out of the Money in the Bank win. I came into the stream late. It was shocking. Shock, honestly. Yeah, it is. It's an hard thing to take when you walked in today's stream, because it's usually lively, it's usually bubbly, and yeah, it was just a very somber mood. Hopefully we can get a bit of positivity in this stream, have a bit of smiles on faces. I don't know if that's possible. It's down to you guys in the chat. I follow your lead as usual, but I feel positive. We have marked this as a dedicated stream to Jennifer Palmer, and rightfully so. So, and see, wow, she was 50. Yeah, she's just had a birthday as well. It's amazing. Harley, happy birthday to you anyway, my friend. Yeah, hope this hasn't ruined your day. I hope you've still got a smile on your face, buddy. Yeah, it's a big thing. I know the attention should be on you right now, which is fair due. So happy birthday to Harvey Griffiths in the chat. Brock comes back. Who does he go after? I would think Bobby. Yeah, I think he goes on to Fox, to be honest. I think he goes on to SmackDown. Still in talks. I don't know what's happening with that situation. Harley says, Dave, did you know about the news of Becky being backstage at SmackDown? Indy Hartwell. Yes, I heard that Becky had been at the Performance Centre. Did you know that the last SmackDown, both Karrion Kross and Scarlett and Bronson Reed were both involved in dark matches before SmackDown started? Yeah, WWE officials are looking at them, so expect something to happen in the draft in August. Just saying, the speculation is really high on them. Maybe Bronson stays down in NXT, but Karrion Kross is definitely eyed by the higher ups. I'm just gonna say it as I only know today has been. Yeah, it has been an effing. I'm gonna try not to swear, to be honest, but yeah, total. Yeah, what is that? Somebody's just put a link in, William Etsy, if you wanna. What is that about, buddy? Just let me know, because all I can see is a link. Can't imagine. Facebook. Is it a Facebook? If anybody wants it, yeah. Obviously, when you can, go and click on it. Go show love on Jennifer Palmer's Facebook. Yeah, to give support, show the family that we really do care. In fact, I will do that at some point. Yeah, thank you, Dave. You're welcome, buddy. I've still got a smile on my face. I'm doing it especially because I know Jennifer would want that. Yeah, because she wants us to be happy. I'm sure of it. This is why I decided to stream still. It just made sense to do it that way. BBC's coverage of the Euros is just starting up. BBC One, for those of us in the UK, have starting with the Finland Belgium game. BBC Two has got the Austria Denmark game. And I'm leaning more to watching the Denmark game, in all fairness, but I am going to flop between both of them like I did yesterday. If you've noticed, on top of the screen we've got the Hall of Shame. Turkey now joined by North Macedonia. Sadly didn't even score a single point like Turkey, so there you go. Who's going to join them today? Possibly Denmark is my prediction, but we never know. You never know. Football's a funny old game. Yeah, that's interesting. William says, I've checked to make sure before I said anything. Being people down, I would not. Yeah, as soon as I noticed that you'd verified it, I'm sure you wouldn't have put it on Twitter if it weren't true. Basically, it was just shocked when I saw it. I was just like, yeah, I noticed that she hadn't been around, so yeah, it's just a shocking bit of news today. I am from the UK, and I am watching both matches. Shout out to you, Connor. Yeah, just free to fire in. If I miss anything from any of the games, let me know, because I will be just flipping my TV around. I've got one game on. I've got my phone free in case anything does happen. In fact, I'm going to set that up now while I'm thinking about it. Yeah, we might get some fun out of this game today. Shame, lol. I get it, I really do. It's be shocking. So yeah, I have I'm going to get notifications from both games, so my phone will buzz during the stream. That's the reason why. Rest in peace, sweet Lady Jennifer. Yeah, like I say, I do expect you guys to still be firing in your thoughts and feelings about Jennifer today. It's just shocking. I can only send love and support to her family right now, really. But we are going to try and get a positive outbreak of this stream. Gonna look into these games, try and get excited for Raw tonight. I'm gonna actually let's see if there's any news, see if there's any matches actually been announced on Raw. I know there's qualifying for Money in the Bank, but is there actually any matches? This could be interesting to just check while we're waiting for some team news to filter on. BBC have got a very old-looking Jurgen Klinsmann on the screen. Do you think England are winning tomorrow? I certainly hope so. We are streaming that game on this channel as well as Wrestling Days will be on his channel. Yeah, we'll be doing the exact same stream tomorrow, looking at both the Croatia-Scotland game and the England Czech Republic game. Yeah, I am so hyped for that. Can't wait. It's going to be my first England game coverage on this channel, so yeah, I'm really pumped for that one. Unrelated, I really saw part of the Germany-Portugal game on Saturday. It was brutal. Yeah, Germany were next level. They tore Portugal apart amazingly. I hope England wins tomorrow. Shout out to you, William Ency. Harley says, Dave, I think those people will be in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match. Jeff Hardy, Damian Priest, John Morrison, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins, Cesaro, Nakamura and Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn's a massive shout. I would love to see him win it, to be honest, because imagine him with the briefcase. It would be funny. Him tying with the champions. And it's just that sneaky character. I do like Sami Zayn. I like the heel version of him. England will win 2-0, I hope, says Kevin Correa. It's coming home, it's coming home. Yes, it is, James Chadwick. Let's do that. It's going to come home. Right, I'm supposed to be looking at wrestling news here. Right, we're going to WWE Twitter. See if there's who's next for Bobby. So we have got Bobby Lashley's on the show, obviously, like probably an interview thing with him. It's not actually out announced, which is typical of WWE. And it's kind of annoying because you want to like speculate for the show and there's just got nothing on at the moment. All we know is that there's qualifying matches. Their Twitter is just full of stuff from last night. So a bit of fun. Who is the hand we saw in the Bobby Lashley Drew match? Who's the hand? Those were good teams, says William. Harley says that would be epic. Everright says there will be flip. Where the flip is Damian Priest. As soon as the Miz feud was finally over, he disappeared. They are keeping a lot of the talent off of the main shows, ready for fans to return. Like Sasha Banks has been held back. Obviously, she's been filming Mandalorian, but like Keith Lee's been sat on the sidelines. He's ready to go, man, and they're just not using him. Alice says those names would say either Cesaro, Hardy, Zayn, Priest. It's Harley's birthday today. Yes, it is. Austin 316. Yes, it is Harley's birthday today. Harley's turned 21. We're all 21. So yes, definitely. So everybody's firing in happy birthday to Harley, which is respect to you. 21 today. Being pubs, getting drunk, chasing all the ladies. James Chadwick says, I know I'm loud mouth mother effer and I let my mouth run away with me, but I truly love you guys. You know, a shout out to you, my friend. Yeah, this kind of changed my whole mindset, because this stream I was going to like talk about the elephant in the room, basically. Last night's stream and all the drama about Alexa Bliss and all that stuff. But to be quite honest with you, it can do one. because it's just not important. Anybody what thinks that topic of conversation last night means something, forget it. Absolutely forget it. It means absolutely nothing in the greater scheme of things. Bigger things have happened today, what just wipes that all away. So whether you loved the Alexa Bliss storyline or you didn't, doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. And that's me. That's enough said on that one. We all need women at the table. Let's go, guys. Connor says, I hope Ricochet gets the United States champion. We just hope that Ricochet gets TV time and a push. There is an English statement about the health of Ben Chilwell and Mason Mount for tomorrow. It's all related to their interaction with Billy Gilmore. Billy Gilmore plays for Scotland. He has got to self-isolate because he has got COVID. So he's out of the Scotland team in tomorrow's games. And it looks more than likely that Ben Chilwell and Mason Mount could be sidelined as well, as they both have now been forced into self-isolating. But it's not confirmed yet they're out, definitely out. But that's the latest news coming from the England camp. I heard Dave won on the Austin's pole match. Total rumours. I couldn't get on Austin's pole. It was too small. There we go. We've lightened the tone already on this channel, which I have no doubt with my guys in the chat that we would. I think it humanises our community, and as a result is put closer together. Jennifer's legacy will be closer knit community. Yeah, totally agree with that, William. It is going to unite us rather than divide us, which is what we need to do. We need to unite. We need to be strong. We need to be that family what I know we are. And that's what's so great about our community, is that we do stick together. We do have these little differences from time to time, but yeah, we battle through that, don't we? We have these little moments, little gripes, but that's what families do, and we learn from it. I keep replaying Shayna Baszler slapping Reginald. It was Nia Jax what slapped Reginald. In that match, Nia slapping Reginald increasingly intensified. That moment, probably one of the most talked about moments in for Hell in a Cell. It is what it is. The match itself I thought was okay. I'm okay with Alexa doing the voodoo walk thing, the exorcist walk. I'm okay with that. That stuff I'm not bothered about. Controlling somebody with mind control, not sure at all. But it's each their own. Some people love that, some people don't. I didn't really get it, to be fair. You don't really need an excuse to slap Reginald in the face, to be honest. I can't stick him. I don't like that character whatsoever, so I would slap him all day long. Ali says that's what the family does. Yeah. Dylan says, Dave, I think that we will see Bobby versus Kofi for the title at the Money in the Bank. I hope that Drew will be in the Money in the Bank match. I think there might be a lot of opposition to that, but I'm sure he will qualify. Connor Clay says, who do you think is winning the Euros? First glance, I would have said France, but seeing the first couple of games, Italy, I think, are going to be so hard to beat, in all honesty. And now that we know that they're playing Austria on Saturday in the round of 16, yeah, Italy all day long. They're definitely going to get to that quarter-final stage. So, yeah, I'm backing Italy, if I'm being all honest. England definitely, because I'm English, so I'd want England to win, but I think Italy, if not England. kind of contradicted myself there, but hey oh. I'm English. I hope England win, but I think Italy will win. That's the best way of phrasing it. Simpinal got bitch slapped. Yes, he did. Thank God for that. Harley says he got slapped backstage by Shane. Oh, did he get slapped backstage by Shane? Alright, okay. Fair play to you, dude. But yeah, the who wouldn't slap Reginald? God, I saw something on that god awful site, TikTok, of Reginald and Nia dancing, and there's Shayna in the background trying to join in. Very funny moment. Rest in peace, Reginald. Did you see the Man City going after Kane? Yeah, that's not a surprise at all, Christy Zuma. The Man City have got that kind of money to burn, and yeah, I would have thought that Kane would be their primary target. William says, I wished Bailey had won. No, Bianca getting an acceptance speech before a match to be a champion. Don't become a champion every match. Yep. Yes, sure thing. Legend Killer, shout out to you, my friend. How are you doing, bud? Hope you are well. James says, I think I jinxed us against Scotland. If I'm playing 3 lines on a loop all that day, I would have been making the mistake again tomorrow. Oh, you played 3 lines on loop. You know what, to be quite honest, we have not played one single England song yet. Not all the way through anyway. I normally do. I normally hype myself up when I'm going to the pub and watching the game, but I haven't watched a game in a pub, so I don't really see the point of hyping myself up at home. But we are going to be hyped tomorrow for sure for the England game, because it's crucial. Most crucial England game so far in this tournament, so we are here for that, guys. We are here on this channel for that England Czech Republic game for sure. In fact, it's going to be an all British stream, because we're also going to be covering that Scotland game. We want to put Croatia in the Hall of Shame for sure. That's what I want to see happen. Ever says TikTok isn't TikTok, it's Vine 2.0. Yeah, I never really bothered with Vine, but you are right. Vine was extremely similar. In fact, same. They just changed the name, didn't they, to be honest. I'm so old. I type in TikTok. In Tic-Tac. Get them Tic-Tacs. Those Tic-Tacticals. I've never once downloaded TikTok. If you put in that version, William, you'll get the adult version. It's a lot better than the normal version, let me tell you. Is that what I've made the mistake? I've just downloaded the adult version instead. There's only 2 games tomorrow. Yes, there is. You're right, and that is the England and Czech Republic and the Scotland-Croatia game. So I've got to cover it. I cannot not cover it. It was easier today because I could miss the first match, the first 2 matches, to do this stream. It was always intended this way. I haven't planned this in advance or anything like that. I was always going to do this stream, even if Days were streaming. It's just circumstances literally have changed things. Sorry, I am not talking much, just reading stuff in Discord, Jennifer related. Austin, shout out. No worries, but I'm sure people are all over the place right now. Obviously, Discord will be crackers, I would have thought, with people just firing in their thoughts and feelings, which is fair enough. Obviously, it's just the way it is, isn't it? I kind of expected that. It's pissing down by me. You know what? It looks a bit doom and gloom outside, to be honest here, James Chadwick. So by the end of tonight, I'm expecting a bit of rain. It's actually been doing me for the last couple of days, if I'm being honest. Yeah, the sun has gone. The sun has left us. Too soon. Our summer was literally a couple of weeks. Yeah, so let's have a look at the team news. I can get some team news up for you. Looks like Kevin De Bruyne might be playing. Let's see, let's have a look at the team news. We'll have a look at the Finland-Belgium game first. I have to apologise for some of my pronunciation of names. It's been raining all day. I think I missed it on yesterday's stream, but what is the Hall of Shame? It is the teams that have got knocked out in the group stages who finished dead last. So Turkey didn't win a single game. North Macedonia haven't won a single game, so they have gone home. They are basically the losers of the tournament so far. I just thought it'd be a bit of fun to kind of like name and shame them on the stream, so people know who's out, basically who's left in. Obviously, the likes of Switzerland have still got a chance to qualify. The likes of who was it today? Who was it in the game earlier? Yeah, there's still a slight chance for the third place teams to go through. So yeah, there's still a lot of room on that list. But yeah, these are the teams what are definitely bottom. It's 90 degrees outside, then 68 degrees in my house. God, I wished it was like that here. I'd love to be in warm weather all the time. Austin teams have been eliminated from the Euros. Thank you, James. Thanks, Dave. Are those the only two that have been knocked out of the tournament? Yes, they're the only two teams so far. There's a good chance that Denmark could be joining them, or possibly even Finland. It really all depends on today's game. Was it Ukraine? Thank you, Dylan. I had a bit of a brain fart then. Yeah, Ukraine. Yeah, so Ukraine and Switzerland still have a slight chance of qualifying, but you will not know their fate until all games are played. So there you go. Well, I can tell you the Belgian team because I pretty much know the Belgian team. They have got Courtois in goal, Van Halen, Denevar and Boyata, Chadley, Kevin De Bruyne, Witzel and Trossard, Eden Hazard and Jeremy Deku and Lukaku up front, basically. Very strong team. They have changed a few players from the last game. We did cover the last game on this channel, by the way. Basically, Kevin De Bruyne was a beast. He came on at half-time and literally changed the game, which was sad news for Denmark, who I thought were the better team. Just to clarify. Russia, Denmark. Yeah, pretty much the same teams what were played last time. Not much changed in their lineups. The lineups will come up on the TV screens if you are watching at home. Obviously, I will be putting in the goal scorers. Anything that happens will be put on the screen anyway, so that you'll be able to follow. Haley, Arvi. Women ladder match. I'm thinking Piper Niven, Nikki Cross, Asuka, Jax, Bailey, Natalia, Mia Yim. I think we'll be back by then, and Liv Morgan might be cool to see. Either Niven, Maya, or Liv win. Liv Morgan, I wouldn't see winning just yet. I just think there's a lot more build that needs to be done with her. Pippa Niven, she's only just come onto the roster, so it's too soon. Mia Yim, don't know why they haven't got a debut in on SmackDown yet. She's on the roster. I just don't know why they're not using her. It's kind of weird. My picks are Sasha Banks, Bailey, Asuka, A outside pick is Becky Lynch to come into that match. Heavily rumoured. I'm sure if they want her to be at Summerslam, they need to pull the trigger at some point. So yeah, I think they're a shoe-in. Possibly Nia and Shayna Baszler as well. I think that's your possible lineup, if I'm being honest. I don't know if I've evened that out between Raw and SmackDown or not, but yeah, they're the names I'd like to throw in the mix anyway. Fun fact, Dave isn't wearing pants. True fact about that, because American word for pants is trousers, and you're correct, I'm not wearing trousers. Fun fact, I am wearing shorts. So you are correct, I am not wearing pants. So shout out to you that your fun fact is actually correct. Dylan says, I'm surprised that Lukaku hasn't been rested. Also, Courtois and Hazard. Hazard, fun fact, didn't really play in the last game. I think he did come on as sub. Lukaku's after the top goal scorer, so he will want to play absolutely every game he can possibly get into. And Courtois, goalkeeper's very rarely rested, because what do they do? They stand in a goal. They don't really do anything, really, to be honest. So yeah, it's very rare that they rest goalkeepers. Levis to Green, yeah, shout out to whoever. Yeah, she is. She's too early. Not enough build. Giving her that big moment would be, well, I just think it'd be unearned. She needs to earn it, as basically. Southgate has confirmed that Kane will start tomorrow. I hope that Mason Mount is out, because we get Grealish. I want to see him start. I want to see England put a really attacking team out tomorrow and actually give it a go. I don't want a defensive England team. It's boring. It doesn't sell us to the rest of Europe. Just to be honest, whoever faces us in the round of 16 will be laughing. Oh, we've got England. They're a walkover. Well, we have got the teams out. Belgium, the national anthems. This game is in St. Petersburg, which is the actual stadium of Russia, who are over in the other game against Denmark. Very strange that they've moved them around. So we have got the Belgium. I think I've got the old Belgium badge on the screen at the moment, which is what by the by, to be honest. Dave, Harvey says, Dave, I could see Cena being in the men's ladder match, because it would be weird. He'll apparently return SmackDown before Money in the Bank instead of after, so they pronounce he's fit. He's in the match. Then a promo. If they're doing prelims or like qualifying matches for the Money in the Bank, they'll make him qualify. It wouldn't be fair on these other guys that are having to have these qualifying matches. But yeah, Cena has pretty much already guaranteed his place against Roman Reigns. I don't think he needs to win Money in Bank for that. It's already set in stone, so he'll just show up and take that spot. And it's kind of clear that whoever wins Money in the Bank will not be cashing it in anytime soon, or they'll be cashing it in on the WWE Champion and not the Universal Champion. So that's my thought process with that. Chris DeZuma says, England are saving their goals for the knockouts. I wish they were, Chris. That's quite a good point. I wish they were just like saving them up. Yeah, well, just hold back, boys. Hold back. We don't need to score in these games. We'll just hold it back. Next team, we'll just open up floodgates. Go on. Especially Harry Kane. Imagine him just like being holding back all this time. It's like he's just ready to go. The teams have been announced. Pukki is the most recognisable name on the Finland sheet. It plays for Norwich City here in the UK, for anybody who wants to know. Pretty much the Belgian team play all across Europe. What's next for Braun Strowman? If not, AEW is definitely going back into bodybuilding, I would have thought. That price tag that he's put on uh, himself at the moment is ridiculous. He certainly doesn't want to be wrestling anytime soon, or not for anything, not for cheap anyway. So it will be putting a lot of like Impact will be put off by that. I would have thought ROH would be put off. Don't know so much about New Japan. AEW have got a bit of money to throw around apparently, so maybe. But my guess is the bodybuilding again. Legend Killer says, "Let's go Finland, Belgium." Shout out to you, buddy. Put in your score predictions. Which way do you think today's going to go? What score is the Finland Belgium game going to be? What score is the Russia Denmark game going to be? Put your predictions in the comment section below. What about Brock Lesnar? Money in the bank, just win, just walk out like he did last time. Yeah, if that happened again, it'd suck. Second time round would suck more than the first time round, I think. Because like Ali was so close to getting that briefcase, and then out comes Brock. Yeah, and I'll just show up when I want. And they still give him the title as well. Yeah, to the briefcase as well. Oh, the Brock party thing though the day after was pretty class. Very disrespectful, but very classy indeed. I love that moment. Harvey says, Dave. True, but it's Cena would probably just announce him his accomplished slot, and we'll just try and come up with an excuse. Yeah, I just think he walks into a title shot anyway. It's John Cena. In all fairness, it's John Cena. It's a big match for SummerSlam. Of course, obviously, I hope the build is better. Getting buzzed about the matches starting, so both matches have started. It is 8 o'clock, so we are seconds in. So we've got Hayden who says 0-0 Belgium. Is that 0-0? I think so. My eyesight is just blurred. If it's not, it's 3-0. Belgium 3-1, Denmark 2-1. So you've got Denmark winning. Cool. That should put Finland bottom of the group then, shouldn't it? Which would be very interesting. Connor Clay says, all I would win. The gap ahead looking at Brock. Okay, Kevin Correa says 2-0 to Belgium. Think Belgium are winning this. In all fairness, they are the better team. Kevin De Bruyne was just immense in that second half against Denmark. Definitely a difference maker, and definitely somebody you'd want going into the knockout stages in your dream teams if you're doing that. So yeah, we have kicked off. Finland, no surprise, are wearing white with like a blue cross going across the side of the shirt. Very classy. Basically, it just looks like their club badge or the flag. Belgium are in all red with yellow around the rim. Belgium are going right to left and likewise. Stadium looks fair, doesn't look overpacked. There is a lot of empty seats, unlike some of the other games where it's been jam-packed. But it sounds lively enough. So yeah, we're just waiting for the game to settle down. Belgium have got control of the ball and they're in the Finland half at the moment. Witzel out to I don't really know what that is, but Eden Hazard's got the ball. Oh, that was Trossard. So they're working it from the back again. Into Lukaku, who's in the penalty area. He's just sloped ball up at the byline. I'm going to look to whip it in. Control played. Kevin De Bruyne is on the ball now. Watch this guy, he's just a magician. Now that was Trossard, number 10. Witzel's back on the ball, looking to work it left to right. 3 minutes gone, so we're still 0-0. There's no score in the other game. Lukaku's just bundled down the defender. Very scrappy in the box at the minute. But Finland have won it, and they're now trying to build it out of the back. But Belgium have literally got their numbers back now. Yeah, a bit scrappy. Not really much happening yet, which it's literally only 3 minutes in. Okay, I'm back. Shout out to you, Austin316. Like I asked everybody else, what is your score predictions? Seeing as though you know the winners already. Vicky KV, shout out to you, my friend. How are you doing? As you can see on the screen, this is a dedicated to Jennifer Palmer stream. This is all about her. That's why she's noted on the screen, as you can see just underneath my logo. Yeah, so get your thoughts and feelings in about what has happened today. Glad to hear your views, my friend. Everybody saying welcome back to Austin, which is cool. Very scrappy at the moment. Lukaku's taking on absolutely everybody. So it's played from the back. Van Aalen to Benveer. Sorry if my pronunciations of the names pretty much suck, because they do. Yeah, but we're 4 minutes in. Hayden says this is all about Jennifer's incredible life. Yes, it is. This is what reason why I'm streaming. This is why I decided that to go ahead with it is in honour of her. That's why this stream is totally dedicated to Jennifer Palmer. Vicky KV says, I'm in tears, mate. Can't believe the news. Yeah, we feel you, bro. We absolutely feel you. We're all flawed, basically, but we decided to soldier on and try and find positives, rather than, obviously, we're all feeling it still. That's why it's apparent that we did, I did have second thoughts about doing the stream, but then I thought that people needed that bit of a bit of a cheery disposition. Let's try it and have a laugh and a bit of fun, not in disrespect, but just totally out of respect of Jennifer Palmer, if you get what I mean. Austin says he's going to go for Belgium and Denmark to win. It's pretty good choices. Belgium, definitely totally agree with you. Denmark, would like to agree as well. Well, we've got Belgium having a go. Boyota. No, it's Boyota at back. Is getting back to Courtois, and Belgium are on the it's building from the back again. The English way: keep calm and carry on. Yeah, that is the English way, dude. Yeah. When all is falling around you, keep your head and soldier on. Right, there you go. There's some a statement for you. Yeah, when all around you are losing their heads, stay strong and soldier on. Dave Harley says, Dave, I think Ali announced his wife is pregnant. Wow, that's cool news. That's awesome news. That's really cool. Ali, obviously the SmackDown hacker, the leader of the Retribution, now a dad again. I think it is. He's got kids already. But yeah, that's great news. Absolutely awesome. Seven minutes have gone in this game, and we're still 0-0 across the board. Just putting a bit of pressure on the goalkeeper at the minute. Well, Belgium are doing good to play it out. Well, they've got smothered a little bit, but there is a free kick. Or the other English saying is way is what knock you out. Or these will knock you out and ask questions later. Yeah, you pretty much. Yeah, that is the pub mentality of English people, isn't it? Smack it, hit you now, deal with it later. Uh, Harvey says I think he has kids already. I think he does have kids already. But yeah, it's really cool that he's got another child on the way. That's awesome news. Uh, all right, I'm gonna throw this into you guys because why not? What do you think will be the aftermath of the Alexa Bliss match be on Raw tonight? Do we see more of the same with Nia, Shayna, and Simp on hold, or is Alexa done with that? Let me know in the chat what you think. Everright says congrats, all have needed some good news. Yes, definitely. In the light of today, definitely that kind of news resonates very quickly. William says the American way is shit happens. Try not to slip and fall. My drill sergeant back in boot told us that back in basic, never forget it. Very cool indeed. Yeah. Oh, very true. Shit happens. Yeah, very true. It's how we react to stuff like this happening, and that's the question of character at the end of the day. And another one is saying his life's a bitch. Yeah, of course it is. Indeed, ever congratulations to him and his wife, says Aidan Garrett. Alexa will go after Nia next. Nia's under her control. Whoever stares at Alexa in her eyes is under her control. So I did pose a question on Twitter today. I just said, basically, with this mind control stuff, why didn't she use it on Shayna and just get her to lay down so that she could get the easy pin? Because that's what I'd do. If I could mind control in a wrestling match, I'd just get them to lay down so that I could get the pin, even have to wrestle. I mean, that's what basically that storyline is. If you're being honest about it and being serious, because that's what anybody would do. Right, I can mind control you. Right, get on floor then, so I can get the easy pin. That's it, job done. End of match. But that's the way it is, isn't it? Connor Clay, you think Bray Wyatt is coming back soon? He's planned back for August, buddy. Connor, yeah, he's planned back for August. He's scheduled for Raw live in August, so I assume we'll be seeing him very soon. So yeah, he's due back in August, so it's very good. She put a spell on you. She put a spell on you. But Alexa's put a spell on you. And now she's mine. Christy Zuma says the Irish say when life's given you lemons, trade them for potatoes. Yeah, very true. Potato. Wait a second, Jennifer Palmer. Yes, high flyer. Shout out to you, my friend. Yes, Jennifer Palmer. Sadly, I mean, it was this past Monday that she passed away. Absolutely shocked the actual core of the community today, as the news filtered out. James William Ency put a post on Twitter about it. Yeah, absolutely floored a lot of us. But yeah, that's why this stream, iFlyer, is dedicated to Jennifer Palmer, a very respected member of the Wrestling Days community and also of this community as well. So yeah, that's what's going off. David Hall, shout out to you. Bobby Lashley hit Drew McIntyre with everything and a kendo stick. Steel steps. MVPs. What's that? Spiritual Bible. MVP shoes and a Bible. Yes, yeah. All right, fair enough. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, he did. The run out of kitchen sinks. David Orr. I'm sure Bobby would have hit him with that as well. High Flyer says hoping that Rhea versus Alexa was in LNSL. It's a future match. They will revisit that eventually. But I'm sure because of Charlotte getting that DQ victory last night, I'm sure there's going to be more of that to look forward to tonight. So fill your boots, guys. More Charlotte Rhea. Yay! Just not invested in that storyline, by the way, if you cannot tell. I hope sooner than later, says William NC. Yeah, Alexa versus Rhea would be awesome. I'd like to see that. I'd love to try and see Alexa do mind games on Rhea Ripley. That'd be fun. Like I say, the mind games thing, I know it's because crowds are not there. When the crowds are there, will the crowd just shit on it straight away? I'm sure they will. Absolutely sure they will. You can imagine poor old Alexa being out there in front of that crowd trying to do this. Oh, it's just not going to work, is it? The fans will shit on it, and that's the problem. Look forward to Charlotte. Yeah, nobody looks forward to Charlotte Flair, but we're going to get her tonight, aren't we? Yeah, but I beat you by DQ because you can't beat me. I love that people got. I don't think that was a botch last night either, to be honest. I've looked at that footage again. How do you clearly just kick air? Do you know what I mean? You'd kind of know in your mind that, I'm not actually connecting here. It is clever to listen to what she's actually saying. Lukaku, just half a chance, he's pulled it. It's gone wide of the far post. But Lukaku's had the first chance of this game. 15 minutes in, it's a slightly offside, so it wouldn't have counted. But that is the first clear chance that we've had so far in this game. Harvey says, Dave, I really hope they have some qualifying matches on Raw because it would make the matches mean something. Yeah, we need matches what mean something on Raw. They're usually the best matches where something is on the line. I miss number one contenders matches. Even beat the clock matches, at least they meant something, or gauntlet matches, at least they mean something. There's a lot of needless tag team matches, 6-man tags, 8-team tags, and oh god, do we need more muscle buddy, sexy muscle friends versus Tamina and Natalia? Let's get some decent tag teams in the female division, or just scrap it all together because it's crap. Connor Clay says, who is my favourite wrestler of now or forever? Well, I will answer now. I love Bray Wyatt. I think he's the most intriguing wrestler of today. Don't always agree with some of the choices that they've made with his storyline, but that's by the by, so to say. But yeah, but all time is Bret the Hitman Hart. Wait for Austin to go, Bret the Hitman Hart's a jumper. Only because he likes Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, but Bret the Hitman Hart is my all-time favourite wrestler. Always will be. Regardless of whoever comes in. Just grew up watching him as a child. So that's just it. Mind controlling to win a match. Mind control them to give you their stuff. Yeah, it's fair. Yeah, good job guys for getting rid of this spammer. Not even giving you a shout out. Spammer. David Hall, apparently Alexa Bliss has the power to turn Shayna Baszler into a Brooklyn Brawler to start her losing streak. Oh god, like we all need another Brooklyn Brawler. iFly says, I can't wait to release a couple of videos this week First up is the Money in the Bank rebooking and the review of this year's WWE San Diego Comic Con. Yeah, get them out, bud. Yeah, try and set a date today, and I'll shout them out for you, bud. Cool. Get them done. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've done. Connor says, yeah, stop spamming. Yeah, don't do spamming. I've got my mods sorted that out, thank God. Harvey says, Dave, I do agree that it's not Alexa's fault. She is bad. It's just bad because the delivery is great no matter what she does. It's because of the character is bad and can't do anything to make it good. The storyline's trash. It's beneath her. As a wrestler, she's better than that, if I'm being honest. It's not Alexa Bliss what I've got a problem with. It's not. Nobody's got a problem with Alexa Bliss. Just some of the character development is not being there. I know they're trying to do something different with Bray, but it just looks very, very similar to me and a lot of others. But it's by the by. It doesn't matter. Enjoy it if you're enjoying it. Don't if you don't. It don't matter. Honestly, though, if hypnosis was real, there would be no one ever hypnotized as rich people, and then you would hypnotize rich people and take their stuff, give them stuff. Spammer, we got 2 words for you. Goodbye. Suck it. Money in the Bank would be tomorrow, or the Money in the Bank one will be tomorrow or Wednesday. Okay, cool. We'll be trying to watch them as soon as possible. But shout out to you. Anybody like you've supported me, go and support the High Flyer. He's an up and coming YouTuber. He's doing some great stuff on his channel. Go check him out. Go and give him some love. Give him a sub. Give him some likes. Give him some views, because I've told you to. Go check out iFlyer. If anybody else wants to promote the YouTube channel, feel free. That's what we're here for. Bright Wolf Gaming says, yeah. It's like, yeah. In case they try and come back. Yeah. If there's another spammer comes in, we'll just keep tiring them out. They'll get bored. They always do. They always get bored. Austin says, I just want Money in the Bank to come. They will have fans back and we might get a Bray return. We're all waiting for that Bray return, aren't we, bud? That's what wrestling needs right now, is that Bray return. We're 20 minutes gone in the football. Belgium are looking alright so far. There's not really much to talk about in the football, if I'm being honest. It's not been that exciting. The other game has not delivered either. It's still all 0-0 across the board. So at the moment, I believe that Denmark are the team going home. Preempting modding. Don't go check out. Just kidding. Go and check him out. Thank you so much, Dave. Much love. No, shout out to you, bud. We're here to promote. You guys have promoted me in the past. You come and support me, so it's only fair to do the same to you guys. We're all in this together, said High School Musical. Sorry about the naff reference. Ali says, Austin, I asked Wrestle Talk to do you think Alexa Delivery, a character who podcast earlier, character just does horrible character. Okay, I've got your YouTube. I've got a YouTube channel. Don't put F all on it though. Shout out to you. Yeah, go and support James Chadwick if you want to watch Empty Space. If you want to watch no videos whatsoever, go sub James Chadwick. Austin, put Roman in that character, or should leave a low Wrestle Talk lol. I wished I could take spammers into a schedules canoe ride down this river. We never mod simulations, animations. Okay. To Wrestle Talk. I very rarely watch Wrestle Talk. My go-to YouTube channel, other than Days, is What Culture Wrestling. I know they're AEW guys, but they are funny. Dave's not kidding, Austin. I I love no video content, says Austin 316. It's the best. It's the best. You click on and there's nothing there. It's just amazing. There's so much choice. It's it picks itself, doesn't it? David Hall. What about Money in the Bank? Oh, Money in the Piggy Bank. Children compete in a climb a step ladder to retrieve the piggy bank from their parents, left high in the kitchen counter so they can't get into it. Run to the candy shop. You imagine doing that if you had more than one child, or even like your neighbours' kids around. Pig money in money in the piggy bank. How much money would you have in that piggy bank, though? David Walsh, please respond. How much money would you put in for your kids to fight over? You should ask Wrestle Talk, though, next time. See what they say. Act like a 5-year-old when real. They're having a doll attack people. I think they're starting. I think See Wrestling did a video about this. The graphic before the Alexa Shayna match had half and half face, and half of the face was Lily. Maybe Lily is now Alexa, and they've got rid of the doll, and they've now got that. Spamming again with your nice words. Thank you, dude. $2. Yeah, shout out. Well done, guys, for spamming. Don't even know who that is. I'm not even giving you a shout out because you're spamming. I'll read your message though. What is the point in Alexa's Teddy? What is the point? We're still trying to figure that out. Right, we're supposed to believe in story that when Alexa got Bray from the Neverland or whatever, from death, she pulled something else out, and this was Lilith, which now presents itself as a doll. But it's just a backstory what has screwed everything up. We've got these pictures of Alexa when she was a child with this doll. It does not resonate with her career from NXT up until this point now. There's no link whatsoever to this Lily character, and that's the problem with Bray Wyatt. There's a clear link from this Funhouse Bray to the Fiend, way back to the Cabin in the Woods story. There's a link all the way through his career, for God's sake. It's been planned. This has just been thrown in as a storyline, and they're trying to make it stick. That's the massive difference between the two. Why don't grasshoppers watch football? They prefer cricket. Shout out to you. Grasshoppers, though, is a football team in Switzerland. Fun facts. What's the point in spamming one? Because it stops everybody else from using the chat, and they become the most notable person, which is a bit sad and pathetic, really. Ringside retired. Missed that one. There's a difference in delivery and character, but the difference between being asked to do something and you're delivered on it, and delivering isn't good, so people would probably say Bray is cringe if he does a good job at making it work. Bray delivery is fantastic. He's always been good at promo work. Alexa has, in fairness, but she's trying to be Bray. She's trying to do the funhouse stuff, which doesn't always work, and that's the problem. 27 minutes in, by the way. This game has yet to take flight. There's nothing much going on. It's midfield battles so far. David Hall says that that Lily doll is beyond ugly. I miss Bray and the Funhouse. Yep, we all do. Legend Killer says lol with a think face. Why did football quit? Why did the football quit the team? It was tired of being kicked around. Welcome to Chadwick Corner. He's here all stream, filling us with delightful jokes for all of us to laugh at. Shout out to you, James Chadwick. Thank you for putting in the lively chats. Cheers, buddy. iFlyer says, do you think we will all hate Bliss's character-ish? It came before the Fiend. Depends on what she was doing. If the playground came first, it's hard because with the Fiend and Bray, he was away for a long time, and we knew there was like something medical what had gone off, or they set the scene anyway. There was nothing like that for Bliss, so it just depends on how they introduce that character. Is the way I would see that. The only way that you bring a twisted character like that in would be with Bray. It shouldn't have been Alexa, basically. It should have been somebody we didn't know. So we could just see, I mean, God, imagine Rosemary in that character. Or they should have brought up Chelsea Green. She can do a mad, crazy woman. So, you know what I mean? It's just the character, it's just the person. Alexa were good at being Alexa. Yes, there is concussion and all of that side of it. Yeah. But you shouldn't just give them a supernatural character just because of all that stuff. You can book matches. What'll protect your wrestlers, for God's sake. I hate it. I don't like the Alexa stuff. Alexa is dirt. However it goes, loves it. Connor says Bray versus Brisk coming soon. That is going to be a matchup for sure. Yeah, you're right. It's going to be a match. Or maybe Abby comes live and takes on Alexa. I don't know. But we've seen now that Alexa can mind control, so she can pick anybody to fight Bray. Yes, so that's going to happen. Austin says she probably won't get so much hate. The ones who don't like it now would probably still wouldn't be like the parts of the character. Ali bro, you're spamming. Why aren't football stadiums built in outer space? Because there is no atmosphere. It's just like Man City's ground, isn't it? It's that in outer space. David Hull says Chelsea Green has an amazing physique. Yeah, she's beautiful. God, Matt Cardona, aka Zack Ryder, is one lucky dude. Let's put it that way. Very lucky dude. Harley says, fun fact, Alexa has been brought in to do TV shows with Charlotte because of her acting. Bray hasn't saying Alexa is better actor because you don't hit me. Gonna have to pop off for a second, try it and come back on. Cool, I fire. Shout out to you, bud. If you can make it, please do. If not, have a great evening, my friend, and thanks for stopping by. Much appreciated, as always. James, that's a good one, says Connor. Yeah, well done, James. Definitely Man City Stadium, though. I feel Austin now. Austin at WrestleMania. Yeah, we should book it. Harley versus Austin WrestleMania. Who is better, Alexa or Bray? Why is footballers like babies? They both dribble. Shout out Chadwick Corner. Chadwick Corner! Keeping us all lively as hell. Now, Chelsea Green is lucky she gets to have that. Oh, you're not pining for Zack Ryder as well, are you, Austin? Oh, come on, dude. There's just not enough guys in the world for you, is there? You little whore. Combined, confused that Lexa has been brought in to do a TV show with Charlotte and Bray. Hasn't as joke. I said, don't hurt me. I think Bray is better. Bray is totally better. He's homed in his talent. Right, Belgium. Well, the player down in the box after the shot bounced straight off him. Yeah, I think Bray's just the best at promos at the minute. I think Alexa's forcing it a little bit. Only personal opinion though, guys. Don't at me. I do like Alexa. I've always liked Alexa, but just don't think this storyline works for her as a person. There's still a lot better, creepier people out there what would have played that role 10 times better. Alexa is rubbish, but I'm just saying Alexa's delivery is good. That's it. You think that her delivery is good? Shout out, that's fair. That's a fair point. You make a fair point. You believe that. That's okay, dude. I will squash Harvey. Edward Brown, shout out to you. Woo, woo, woo. You know it, bro. Yes, Zack Ryder's mantra. God, I missed the Long Highland Z story. They were flipping brilliant. I always looked out for them when they were on. There's no greater push in wrestling than pushing yourself. I agree, and Alexa's character is horrible. Edward Brown says, hello, I am going for a Netherlands and France final. France will win on pence. Very brave. I think after France's last performance, I don't know. I'd certainly throw Italy in the mix, definitely. That is just from what I've seen so far. How did the football pitch become a triangle? Someone took a corner. Yay! Yeah. Just keep throwing them in there and we'll keep reading them out. Shout out to Edward Brown as well. Nice to see you in here, buddy. I still think Nikki Cross would have done better in the role, but I'd still prefer no one to teamed with Bray. I was okay with the original team up, but then as it's unfolded, it just got worse and worse and worse, and it just took me out of the character. They changed Bray's character for God knows what reason. I know we're having to do creative stuff in wrestling because of we've got no crowds and stuff like that, but there's a line I think shouldn't have been crossed. I don't know. Could have done better. I think that's my opinion on it. David Hall says Zack Ryder responds to being sexy by singing his song My Radio. Thing you know. Yeah, it's fine. Or Call of Duty or Minecraft. Or let's go, Austin. Which team is the chewiest? The Toffees. We've just had half a chance in the Belgium game. Ball into Lukaku, but straight at the goalkeeper. So nothing much going off. I don't think worser is the word, Dave. Guess what? This is happening now. Edward Brown says, who do you think will win the Euros? Massively England. That is what my heart says. But my brain says Italy. That is what I think. My heart says England, obviously because I'm English, but my head definitely says Italy. Oh, looks like we've got some action in the other game. Oh, yes, we have as well. Shout out to Vicky KV for the subs. Thank you, my friend. But we have got a goal in the Russia-Denmark game. So, Edward Man United cost their soft. So we have got a goal. We're waiting for confirmation, but it is Denmark. I haven't got the goal thing, which is a bit shit. I forgot to add it. I can sort that out at half time. But we have got a goal to Denmark. And Demsgaard is the goal scorer. So we have got a goal finally in the other game. It's gone to Denmark, which I'm so pleased with. I love Denmark. Denmark are the bomb. I really love what they've done in this tournament. Let's change the font. Just hold on, guys, so I write his name down. Damsgaard has scored at the 38th minute. Actually going to put the minute down for a change. Very rare for me. You stick that in black. That's okay. Let's see if that shows up. So we've got Demsgaard for Denmark in the 38th minute. So we are 1-0 up in that game. We're just looking for goals in the game that I've mainly got my focus on. This game's been pretty dire though, but you know what's going to happen. I'll switch over to the other game and then there'll be a goal in this game. Pretty much like it did yesterday. But we've got Demsgaard, what has put Denmark 1-0 up in the 38th minute. Right, catch up with you guys in the chat now. Edward asking about Jennifer Palmer. Yeah. Is that why Daisy's not live? Yes, basically. He's having a bit of time to recoup. Bit of a shocker today. Yeah, we found out the news that Jennifer Palmer, a much loved member of this community, sadly passed away this past week. Yeah, absolutely blown away this community for sure. It was broken pretty much on Twitter earlier on today, and then Days found out, and it just, if you were involved in Wrestling Days' stream earlier, yeah, the atmosphere in there was very, very strange, which rightfully so. So Days decided that he wasn't going to stream this game tonight. He is back for Raw. I want to clarify that for everybody, that he is back for Raw later on tonight. So very suggest that everybody goes and gives him some much love for that, because yeah, just seeing him on stream earlier on, it was pretty hard for him to take. It's shocked us all. So this stream, Edward, is dedicated to the memory of Jennifer Palmer. So there you go, bud. Edward, well, apparently she died last week. Something I forgot. Yeah, it was William Ency what broke the news earlier on. Ali. James Chadwick says my computer has gone bad. Has got a bad goalie virus. I can't save anything. Oh God, yeah. That was Macedonia's goalkeeper earlier on. Or Portugal's goalkeeper for that matter. David Hall says the crowd is thirsty and has summoned the beer gods. Well, we are chasing half time in the football right now, so I bet half of them in this stadium will be going for a beer. I certainly would. We're still 0-0. 42 minutes have been played. It's looking for a goal in this Belgium game. Finland are defending for their lives, to be honest. What's my thoughts on Hell in a Cell? Very basic pay-per-view, if I'm being all honest. For the Bailey Bianca match was the fight of the night. For the Drew Bobby fight was very predictable. I wasn't really, to be honest, I got tired near the end, so I wasn't really paying much attention to it. The Alexa match was okay until the mind bending stuff. That just took me away from it. It really ruined the Kevin Owens fight, in all fairness, which came directly afterwards. Because I think they would have had a better fight if it worked for that. But yeah, overall, very, very average pay-per-view. Nothing major to talk about with that pay-per-view, to be honest. Connor says, why was the best football in the world asked to tidy up their room? Because they were messy. Oh, that's debatable though. Is Messi the best footballer in the world? I mean, your Ronaldo fans would totally have a go at you for that one. But a shout out to you, Connor. That's a pretty decent joke. Austin says, it was sad to see Days that way. Felt bad for him. Felt sorry for her friends and family too. Yes, totally. Absolutely, totally. Yeah, I did feel for Days completely. He looked like a fish out of water, which is a first for him, because he really did not know how to react for the best. He'll be back stronger tonight for Raw, I am sure. I'm sure he'll let it all process. I mean, that's the biggest thing about something like this, is just processing it. Some people can process it really, really fast. Some of us take that little bit longer. I will be right back. Shout out to you, Edward. Ronaldo is the best as well. Harley says, Dave, do you think Becky's baby Rourke will challenge Bobby tonight? Possibility. It's Raw. Anything can happen. Vince is rewriting it as we're talking right now. So yeah, Rourke. Let's get Rourke in. Oh, we've got a debate in the chat. We've got one person saying Ronaldo's the best, and then Messi's the best. I'm not going to disagree with either of you. You're both correct. What part of a football smells? What football smells nice? The centre spot. Depends what perfume they use on it, though. It really does. Yeah. Have you smelt Brot? Edward's still here. What's the difference between a book and Spurs? Yeah, we've seen this before. I think you dropped this in Dace's chat, didn't you? Or was it you? Or you've just stolen it? Is the book has a title? Lol. Burn. Absolute burn. We've got no Spurs fans in here at the moment. Anna Dawes is not around. But you're totally correct. David Hall says today's wrestlers are afraid to climb the top of the Hell of a Cell cage. They would break a arm or a leg. No big deal. I just don't think there's anybody on the roster what would. If I'm being totally honest, we're missing a Mick Foley, what would literally just put his body on the line. Well, we've got news. It's half time in the Finland-Belgium game. And it's also half time in the Russia-Denmark game. So we're 0-0 in the Finland Denmark Belgium game. All confused. So nothing much happening in that. Pretty dire first half, in all fairness. Belgium possession wise looked great, but nothing up front. And we've got Denmark doing Denmark things against Russia, 1-0 up in that game. So yeah, all to play for still in the second half. Belgium pretty much through as the group winners. It's all about the second spot and who's going home. What was the best football in the world? We've literally had that joke already, James, but shout out to you, buddy. Yeah, we're messy. Ali is just a beast, mate. Strongest footballer ever. Akim Fenway, yeah. God, Jesus Christ. He is massive. He can barely run though. Connor Clay says, why did the manager bring pencils and sketchbooks into the dressing room before the game? He was hoping for a draw. Shout out to Connor. We've got a joke off going off in the chat, guys. We've got a joke off. We've got James Chadwick, the Gilligaff, against Connor Clay. This is a joke off. I hope I've said that right. Because like, whoa, Dave's saying wrong things. Dang, only one goal between both games. Yes, not enough goal makers. Plenty of baby makers in the world, but not enough goal makers. Yeah, both games, sadly, are not really delivering at all. That's why the chat's veered off completely from the football, I've got to say. Belgium will say, on the verges of scoring. Changing your team to save players, not always a good thing. Let's put it that way. Here comes James. He's going to fire one back in. What do footballers do well in at school? They know how to use their heads. Put in the comments who is winning the joke battle between James Chadwick and Connor Clay. This epic joke battle, which is going to play out hopefully during the second half as well. Bring the jokes, guys. You know, you can move away from football as well if you're struggling. Just keep the jokes firing in, guys. You guys are awesome. Much appreciate your input as always. David Hall says, finally someone scored. It took about as long as a rover took to reach Mars. Rover the dog. Because it would take a long time for Rover the dog to get to Mars. Unless it's a Mars bar and it was a corner shop, then it literally took him 10 seconds. Yeah, bit of a bad joke. I'm winning the joke battle. I'll prove it. Name a good gimmick. No. I'm sure somebody can fire in a chat a worse gimmick or a funnier gimmick than Alexa Bliss. Wonder who I'm thinking of, guys. Double B lost his crown on Friday night. Just saying, like, we put Baron Corbin in that sentence, and yeah, it's a lot more funnier, isn't it? Just saying. What's a comedian's favourite wrestling move? The knee slapper. Did you hear my knee? I'd get my knee up, but you don't need that bare flesh on this stream. It just, censorship would go out of the window. I'd get cancelled straight away. It'd be end of the stream. But yeah, it's a knee slapper. Something that WWE don't like doing or admitting to doing. Austin, name a brilliant gimmick. Bray Wyatt. Audience laughs. God, you guys get a room. We've got a joke battle going on here. We don't need the Alexa Bray battle going on as well. No, we've just seen the Belgium goal, Denmark goal. Well, what a strike actually! It's near enough top bins. Goalkeeper no chance. So we've got the table. So the table reads Belgium on 7 points. Got Finland in second, so they go through as well on 4. Got Denmark in that third position, so still in a shout. Russia could be going home, folks. If this stays the same right now, Russia are joining the Hall of Shame. Russia in the Hall of Shame. That is mental. That is scenes. Did I miss your last joke? You know what? I can kind of see it, but I'll go on the chat on my phone and I'll get it up for you, bud. So don't worry yourself. Don't have to put it back in. Yeah, just seeing. Be nice to see. 17 people in the chat, by the way. That's awesome. Shout out to the 17 people what are watching. Have you heard about the new Arsenal bra? It has a lot of support, but no cups. Boom, 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 boom. Great joke. Awesome, dude. 17 people in the chat. Shout out to you guys. You are awesome. You rock. You rock. You rock. You rock. So yeah, Arsenal brought out a new bra. So no cups. Shout out to you. Oh God, it's so quick. Stop spamming. I can't really do out from this end. Yeah, good guys. It just makes it awkward because I can't see what people are saying. Name a good gimmick gone bad. Bobby Lashley wearing a dress on Raw years ago, pretending to his. Yeah, that was pretty bad. Connor is absolutely getting annoyed. Might hang on. Might see if I can ban him. So it is annoying. Let me go back into the chat. Because I've got the power. Okay. Put using time out. Right, there you go. He's gone. Well, I've just disappeared him. Alright, hopefully that's done something. I don't know what it's done, but it's done something. I've just hidden them and unhidden them. Silly. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Just sorting out some technical stuff. I don't want to report people because that's just not right, but I've hidden him off the channel. So he's in hiding. I've heard Arsenal have got a new coach. It's a 2-seater with a toilet at the back. Yeah, I've heard Everton have got the same. Classic. Dylan says, Dave, do you expect Liverpool to sell some players? If so, who do you think they will? Do you think maybe Origi will leave? Origi, I think, is on the transfer market. From what I believe, Shaqiri could be another possibility. Trying to think about some out there ones. I did read a report today that somebody's interested in taking Tamikas, who's I think a right back on loan next season. So yeah, there's some possibility there to free up some cash. I would consider like getting rid of somebody like Matip. Just think injury prone is. We've already got like Joe Gomez, what's injury prone already, and we've got this Canute guy coming in, Ibrahim Akute. So I think we need another centre back, definitely a striker-esque player, just that's going to cover like Salah or Bobby. That's what I think anyway. Yeah, but I think Origi. Vicky looked poor last season for some reason. He didn't really make an impact when he came on. Bright Wolf Gaming. Is that a swear word? I don't know what you're trying to say there, bud. If you want to swear, please do so. As long as it's not the C word. I do allow swearing on this channel. I'm not monetized, so if you do want to share a swear word, as long as you're not directing it at anybody, you're more than welcome. The C word, please don't use that. Do abbreviate it, but any other, I could pretty much tolerate it. So if you want to drop that in, you can. A lot of people are not too bothered about it. They know how this channel works by now. So yeah, they're just talking about the game, Klinsmann. There's not much to really talk about. There was not really much in that first half to write home about. I think they're on about England now, actually. which we are doing. We are back tomorrow night for the England game, so I know Wrestling Days is covering it. I'm covering it too. We will be doing the same as today. We'll be looking at both games. So I probably have my eye more on the England game, but more than happy to keep you informed on everything happening Scotland-wise. Connor Clay says, what's in wrestling? What is in a wrestling chef's signature move? A suplex. A suplex. Shout out to you. That's quite cool. Come on, James. Where's James's joke? Come on, bud. Let's keep the jokes going. Keep on rolling, baby. That's the best way to do. So we're still stuck at half time. My last joke. That was the chilliest football stadium. Cold Trafford. Cold Trafford. Yes, it is the chilliest. Ah, dears. You know what? I can't even think of football jokes. I probably could do a long-winded one, but yeah. Let's see if I can bring one up. It's just remembering the punchline. Right, there's 3 managers in a room. There's Bielsa, Pep Guardiola, and Jurgen Klopp. They're talking about their aspirations for the season. So first up goes Pep. I want to win the Premier League, the Champions League. Is it that? Let me rephrase. Right, we've got Arsenal. Whoever the Arsenal manager is, I don't really care. That's what's his face in it. Yeah, that I butchered the joke anyway. Let's read your chat. Knock knock. Me, knock knock. You, who's there? Your grandpa. Grandpa who? I'm gonna grandpa. I'm your grandpa. Let me in. What do you mean, grandpa who? It's usually the other way around with your grandpa, isn't it? It's usually there, forgetful. But yeah, shout out to you. Literally done every other wrestling and football joke now. Shout out to James Chadwick. Connor says no wrestling event is ever sold out. They always have a couple extra seats under the ring. Of course they do. And tables. And ladders. Tables, ladders and chairs. Oh my. It's amazing how many spare chairs they actually have in wrestling. If I were a cameraman, I'd just sit down. Say, yeah, I'm not standing up and filming this. I'll sit down and film it. What are you on about? Oh, drop my lid. God, I vanished off the stream. Well, they're coming out for the second half, folks. Alexa Bliss versus Gilberg. Oh, Gilberg. Imagine him banging his head on a locker door before a match. He'd just lay himself out, wouldn't he? Just like, Gilberg's gone. What's happened? And a hand. Yeah, that is a true story. God knows who that was. But the hand is literally famous now. Bright Wolf Gaming, shout out to you, my friend, again. Nice to see you involved in this chat, buddy. So, yeah, we're getting ready for the second half. Hopefully this game picks up. But who knows? Harley says the only Goldberg match I would be invested in and hyped is for Goldberg versus Riddle. Put it in an octagon battle as well, or that cage thing what they did in NXT. That would be interesting. A non-sanctioned no holds barred match. That'd be quite epic. Dylan, looking forward to Kenny Omega Jungle Boy this Saturday. Yeah, it's this Saturday, isn't it? So AEW's not on Friday; it's on Saturday night. Is it at an earlier time than normal on Saturday, or are they still keeping to that 10 p.m. slot what they had? I have no idea. I'm not really up on my AEW TV times in America, if I'm all honest. We need to get Fiend Goldberg again. Fiend can get revenge. Yes, life is a circle, so that has to happen at some point. Connor says, how did the football pitch get wet? The players dribbled all over it. This is variation of an earlier joke, but shout out to you. That is still funny. Very good. I want Goldberg to squash Riddle. Would that happen? I don't know. It'd be interesting to see that fight, to see if who'd knock each other out. Yeah, I'd be interested in that. What pop star has two toilets? Lulu. Might be lost on a few people, that one, James Chadwick, because she's like, what, ancient now? I put your hands up in the chat, who knows Lulu? Also, Lulu used that toilet roll to relight her fire as well. James Chadwick. Relight the fire. Knowing Goldberg Riddle history as well. Who's better, me or James? You know what? You guys have just competed in a massive draw. You've made me laugh, both of you. So shout out to Connor, Clay, and James Chadwick. You're both funny as F. You've done amazing. So yeah, I don't like picking winners unless it's from my nose. Yeah, so you guys have both been awesome. Yeah, very much appreciated your jokes being fired in. If you can keep them coming, much appreciated. Belgium have got a corner. This game has started with Belgium wanting to get a goal. Do like that kit of Finland's though, it's very classy. So Pukki, he was trying to put pressure on the last remaining defender, but it's gone back to the goalkeeper. Witsel is on the ball. Kind of laboured. There's not really much urgency from Belgium at the moment, if I'm being all honest. Kevin De Bruyne has been inexistent. We all needed a laugh. That is very true, James Chadwick. Very true. Hopefully the spirits have been lifted in this chat. I know we were a bit wavered earlier on, but hopefully we can have a bit of a smile on his face in honour of Jennifer Palmer and her memory. Sure, chat tonight in Dazers will be talking more about Jennifer. I'm sure Discord is literally all over that already, which is fair enough, you know, totally understandable. So we're going into the 50th minute. Well, we're not far away from that. Belgium starting to put authority on this. I do feel that Finland might start running out of steam. But as of yet, we're still waiting for an update of the Denmark game. So at the moment, it is Russia going on, which is amazing. So yeah, Russia looking to be booking their flights home, which is interesting because this game is in St. Petersburg. And Russia are playing over in Denmark at this moment in time, so that's weird. Belgium are looking better. There's a shot on goal, no deflection. So we're into 50th minute. Let's just have a quick nosy and see what the other game's doing. Because why not? This game's pretty boring. We'll go over to BBC Two. Yeah, so we're going to have a little bit of Russia, Denmark. We'll keep you posted on everything that's happening in the other game, don't worry. The Denmark game is in Copenhagen, so we've got Russia away from home at the moment. Bonkers LFC, shout out to you, my friend. Lily versus James Ellsworth. Yeah, both dolls, for sure. Absolutely sure. So we're in Denmark. This is 52 minutes gone. I think these are slightly ahead of the other game, which is not a worry. So Poulsen's got all of the ball. Yeah, I was calling it the other way. It's Denmark are in white in this game, and the Russians are in red. Connor Clay says what sits at the bottom of the sea and twitches a nervous wreck. Very good. A nervous wreck. James Ellsworth when he faces Lily. Why did the golfer wear 2 pairs of pants? Because he gets a hole in one. He gets a hole in one. The jokes are firing in are literally brilliant, guys. You guys are on fire. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Yeah, shout out to you, Bonkers LFC. How are you doing, my friend? Are you enjoying the football? Yes, this stream has been dedicated to Jennifer Palmer. Obviously, you will know of the news earlier of her sad passing. Yeah, we are keeping... we're celebrating her life, basically, in this chat. So, glad you can make it. Oh, I feel like I've got a bit of lightning then. That was a bit weird. That was strange. It's time for me to go. I've got school now. I will be feeling alright because I'm a strong person. Shout out to you, Aiden. Enjoy your day at school. Keep strong, my friend. If you need to talk to your teachers about what's happened today, please do so. Yeah, they'll support you. I know you're a strong person and you're a level-headed geezer. So have a fun day at school, my friend, and catch you later, fella. Nice to have you here. Krista Zuma, my messages aren't coming through. Well, this one did. I don't know why your other's one didn't. What's going on, bud? Well, you haven't been banned or anything, I can assure you of that. So I don't know what's going off. Seems to be a nasty head injury in this for Denmark player, because like really bandaged up at the moment. So the crowd are really hyped in this game. So 55 minutes. We are at the Russia Denmark game at the moment. Yeah, we have switched it up a little bit. The other game was just not really doing anything. So the ball's been whipped in by Denmark. Poulsen putting pressure on Russian player. There's a free kick. What's the difference between England and a tea bag? A tea bag can stay in the cup longer. Very true. Absolutely true. Bonkers LSE, I'm okay. A bit sad. Sad news with Jennifer. Yeah, it's hit everybody like a ton of bricks, mate. I wanted to do this. I wanted to keep a stream going, just to, I don't know. Yeah, it felt like people needed a little bit of a pick me up. In all fairness, and yeah, it's just another place for people to come and talk, as well. James, Chadwick, and Connor are flying in the jokes left, right, and centre. So we're having a bit of fun, but we're doing it in the best possible way. Connor Clay says a man tells his doctor, "Doctor, help me. I'm addicted to Twitter." The doctor replies, "Sorry, I don't follow you." Whoop, 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 whoop. Great jokes. Yeah. If you want to follow me on Twitter, this is what my profile looks like. There you go. You can follow me now on Twitter. Yeah, I just showed you my back, by the way. Chris says, what's grosser than gross? Finding a rubber in your mayonnaise jar. A rubber, as in a rubber. A eraser or a rubber. You know what I'm talking about. God, why would that be in a mayonnaise jar? Well, what is the mayonnaise? Is the bigger question. Are you at the wrong place? Connor says, why should the number 288 never be mentioned? That's too gross. Okay. Hope Days is okay. Yeah, Days decided not to stream this game. He's back for Raw. He has tweeted out apparently, so shout out to Wrestling Days. Yeah, really, you could tell in his stream earlier on that it did massively affect him, which is fair enough. If you can't muster something up to continue, then fair enough. I just hope he's alright. I'm sure that he will be back in a lot better mood for Raw. But yeah, absolute max respect to him for being able to continue that stream earlier on, because it became bigger than him, I think. Right, we have got a goal. It's Paulson. So we have got another goal in the Denmark game. Denmark are not going home. They're staying in this tournament. They was looking like going home at one point, but they're not. They're in still. Yahi Poulsen, I believe, has scored the goal. So yeah, we are 2-0 to Denmark. We're now at the right game, folks. Forget what's happening in the Belgium game, because that sucks. To be honest, Denmark have looked the better team. Oh, what a terrible back pass. Literally terrible. That was horrendous. My phone's just buzzing to let me know. So we are 2-0 to Denmark. Still no goal line. Goals to report in the other game. Oh no, it's Delaney. There's me saying it's Poulsen. It's not. It's Delaney what scored. So it's Thomas Delaney. It's saying Thomas Delaney. It just didn't look like Thomas Delaney. Oh no, obviously not. That were a booking. I am getting all flummoxed, guys. Yes, it was Poulsen. So the first game that I covered of Denmark, Poulsen scored. So he scored again. Shout out to Poulsen. Poulsen's doing good. So we've got a Poulsen goal. Me losing it on stream as usual. Dave in Botch Life. But there we go. I'll change the colour. What colour did I go with the other goal? Black. Right, chuck her into myself. You know what? I should give him minutes, shouldn't I? Hold on. What minute was that? 59th or 69th? 59th. See, you're seeing me working out in my head what's going on. So there we go. So we are 2-0 to Denmark. So we're getting goals in one game, guys. Getting goals in one game. Maybe not the other one. Why did the coach go back to the bank to get a quarterback? It's an American joke. Like it. That's class. We're keeping it all fresh for you guys in America. Clay, how do you make a tissue dance? Put a little bugger on it. Bugger on it. Boogie on it. Yeah, cool. Nice one. Respect to Days. Absolutely respect to Days. He deserves all our love, pretty much. What did you? What did one hat say to the other? You wait there. I'll go on. I'll go on ahead. You wait there. I'll go on ahead. Sorry, it's just I am terrible at reading. Doing it for Ericsson. Yep. Yeah, they are playing this tournament for him for sure. Felt the first half against Belgium. The last stream I did was an outstanding performance by them. Shame the result didn't go their way, but it certainly is going this way right now. Russia are joining the Hall of Shame at the moment. They need to get back into this game if they're going to stand a chance. But as of now, Russia are going home. What we're saying? What do you call a magic dog? A lab. What's that? A lab. I can't even read that last bit. A labracadabra doodle. A labracadabra door. A labracadabra door. We'll go with that because I can't really make it out if I'm all honest. How do you make Jet's cookies? Put them in a bowl and beat them for hours. Oh, Belgium, Denmark. Oh God, it's nearly 3, folks. This has been the best game. I'm getting a bit flummoxed between Belgium and Denmark for some reason. Today they started with the same letter. Finland or Belgium need to score. Yeah, there's literally nothing going off in that game. I wished I could report something, but there's fick all happening. It's dire. Which I told you Belgium would be struggling. And they are. Fun fact. If you haven't put a like on the stream, I don't normally ask midway through, but please consider putting a like on the stream. Very much appreciated, and it lets me know that you are enjoying yourselves. So if you could just bob a like on it, it'd be very much appreciated. And if you're new and you aren't subscribed, please do that as well, because we are back tomorrow for England versus Czech Republic, and we are back also for Croatia, Scotland. I'm not missing them games. Not for love nor money. So please consider, we are going to be doing like a mixture of wrestling and football stuff on this channel. So please come and get involved. That's all I ask. So thanks in advance. Dave, hopefully, Days will be okay. He'll be fine. He'll be back to normal doing the Raw stream. I'm sure it'll put. If they start with Alexa, it'll be totally fine. Or they start with Eva Marie, then we will have Days back to normal. Trust me. Oh, here we go. What do hookers and dolphins have in common? They both have hundreds of balls pounded into their end zone every week. I take it when talking about the American football team, the Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins, because dolphins, normal dolphins with balls. But I get your point, mate. Class. Wow, haha. Oh God, we have got an update, I think. Why don't grasshoppers watch football? Because they prefer crickets. Well, we had that joke a little bit earlier, but yeah, shout out to you, Bonkers LFC. We have got a goal in the other game, and it's gone to Belgium. We've finally broken the duck in the other game. We've got a goal for Belgium. Scenes, absolute scenes. And if you've got this guy in your fantasy football league team, whoop whoop whoop, it's Lukaku what scored. Romelu Lukaku. So this definitely means that Denmark are going through to the last 16. Absolute scenes. The scenes in this stadium, the fans are rocking right now. Because, yes, Denmark are going to take the place. Right, just hold on. Let me sort this out. That is the wrong one. So we've got a Lukaku goal. And that was scored in the 65th minute. There we go. Colour is black. Russia trying to get back into this, by the way. And it's a penalty kick. They've given a penalty to Russia. So I think Denmark was celebrating a little bit too soon here. Yeah, my phone's buzzing again. Right, we've actually got news. Right, we're back to 0-0. You know, I've wasted all that time doing that, and the goal for Lukaku has been taken off. It was offside. It's been VAR checked. And, yeah, it's gone. So we no longer need that. So it's still 0-0 in the other game. VAR, well, shout out to you for saying VAR check, yeah. It's like me wasting my time. But here we go. We've got a penalty for Russia. Come on, Kasper Schmeichel. Yeah, do your daddy proud. These were the moments what made in 1992 Peter Schmeichel world famous. No goal disallowed. Yep, it has gone. I wasted all that time putting writing it in. Yes, and no Lukaku goal. So if you had him in your fantasy team, he's just stuffed it up. Effing 8 VAR. Yeah, totally agree. So here we go. Let's do the build. Whoa. Goal! Russia! Russia are back in this. It is a goal to Russia. This time it is counting. So we've got a goal to Russia. Penalty. Straight down the middle. Perfect penalty. Straight down the middle. VAR is the best. So we have got a Russia goal. This game now has just stepped up. 70. We've got about 20, just over 20 minutes to play left in these games. Chris De Zuba scored. God, it looked like they were going to score again then. But Chris De Zuba has just scored a penalty. Shout out to Chris. Very similar name, by the way. Just so you know. You'll see in a second. It's a Z, isn't it? ZYUBA. See what I mean about how close his name is. That was scored in the 70th minute. There we go. And let's just clarify that it was a pen. It's a bit disallowed now. By the time I've took to write this. Dace does it so quicker than me. So there we go. Chris De Zumba. Penalty. So there we go. There we go. Other mother, shout out to you. Is it? Good job, mother. Oh, good job, mother. I saw mother. No, it's not. It's not who I thought it was. Jumping the gun way too early there, Dave. Yeah, so Russia are back in. They don't want to finish bottom of this group for sure. That's what I'm getting here. That's the vibe that I'm getting. Keeper is in my fantasy league team. Which one? Kasper Schmeichel. He was in mine. It's just bloody cost me a clean sheet, the idiot. Wow, you scored. Get in. Get some Austin's pizza. Edward Brown says, I have message days. I said my prayers go out to Jennifer. Shout out to you. Edward also says, let's read this one. I am back. I have a message from Days and said that my prayers have gone to Jennifer. Right, okay, cool, dude. Shout out to you, Dave in Botch Life. Dave is a jobber. At least I don't bloody support Baron Corbin who cries over crowns. I was gonna say, Sam ain't here. Yeah. I saw Mother and assumed. Corrected. Denmark are on the attack. It's just been taken off his foot. It's now a corner. I'm glad we're watching this game. The other game, it had a goal taken off. Cause it's dad jokes time. This is my territory. This is Connor. You're now into my realm. Dad jokes. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because there's no point. You want to hear my ultimate dad joke? Here we go. There's two fish in a tank. One says to the other, how do you start this thing? Man walks into a bar. Ouch. There's two birds on a perch. One says to the other, can you smell fish? Yeah, they're my dad jokes. You're welcome. Oh, it's a scramble. Oh, it's a right scramble. God, there's got to be an handball in there somewhere. God, this game is bloody fire. This game is kicking off, folks. It's all kicking off. Corbin sucks, says the chat. I totally agree. You started a war with me there, Austin. Greatest joke ever, Corbin. See, it's so easily to set up. See what I did? It's so easy to set up, Austin. You come at me, the chat takes over. At least Corbin. Was it? Okay. Yeah, Alexa Bliss was in that segment too, you know. Just like let that sink in. Alexa Bliss was in that very same segment. Let that sink in. Just for a second. Don't just be blaming Bailey. Just think about it for 1 second. Yeah, Corbin cries when he loses a fake crown. Oh, my crown. My entire storyline's gone. I've got nothing else. David All says mock calling Corbin. Come in Corbin. Mock calling Hawk. God, I used to love that. We've got a buzzing noise. We've actually, right, I'm not even writing this down, but apparently, according to my phone, Belgium has scored. I'm going to wait for VAR. We're waiting for VAR. I don't care. Austin. Bailey is the longest running SmackDown female champion and the first ever Triple Crown champion. Corbin cried over a crown. Just saying. Oh, it's a known goal by a goalkeeper. So, there we go. Goalkeeper has scored an own goal. So, I'm going to put it in now. Till VAR checks it. I lost my crown. It was robbed from me. 'Cause I'm Baron Corbin. and bloody boring. I'm trying to make sure that I can spell this guy's name right. Is it an I or an R? You can't really tell. Yeah, I think that's how you spell his name. I could be completely wrong. He's got an OG and probably too many. And that was in the 75th minute. So now we're back celebrating again. Baron Corbin, yes, it's bloody Corbin. There we go. Why is Manchester City Stadium built in outer space? Because there's no atmosphere. Shout out. Bonkers LFC, that's actually correct. Sasha carried her during her reign. Yeah, so she did, whatever. As if but Corbin never used heel tactics to win a match. Bailey is also the first ever WWE booty weight champion. Yeah, that's the class. Booty weight champion. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Corbin is cried because he bitched SmackDown. Where's my crown? I lost it to Shinsuke. Yeah. Corbin was the Golden Glove champion in boxing. Should go back to boxing then. To be honest, Edward. Dave, at least Corbin didn't fail a cash-in. Oh wait, yeah, Bailey never failed a cash-in either, bud. She won it the same night, if everybody remembers correctly. Oh God, how was Denmark got a third goal? Oh, they have now, and I've just said that, and it is a bloody goal. It's Christiansen. We have got another goal. I can report we've just got another goal. Denmark are going through. And my phone's just buzzing like crazy. It's going crazy now. Absolute scenes. We picked the right game, folks. We were on a steady losser with the first game. The first half was just trash. We're now watching the better game. See, just leave it to me to pick the matches. I actually thought this game would be the viable. So Christiansen. Andreas Christiansen. Chelsea player. Sorry if you're losing me, but they're scoring goals, folks. They're scoring goals. So I've got a job to do. I have to write these down for you guys. Come back. Christiansen. God, they have long names. 79th minute. Go to colour. Blah blah blah. Select. So there we go. 3-0 to Denmark. 1-0 to Belgium. Russia are going home again. We're going home. Great goal. It was a fantastic strike. Absolutely awesome. Wait, there was a Corbin, never won a title in WWE. Oh, he won the US title according to Austin, and was the last person to beat Roman Reigns. Because we're not fed up with that. Austin at SummerSlam or at Rumble. Harley says, Dave, I think Austin is sad Alexa became a world champion quicker than Bray did. Alexa was only on the roster for... We've got another goal. You know, literally, we've got another flipping goal. You know what? Do they not like me or something? It's 4-1. So I've got to work again. So you guys just chat between yourselves while I sort all this out. Yeah, you just chat between yourselves because I'm busy working here. Working boy. They're making me work. So I've got a goal from... Yeah, that name does look wrong. I think we've got another goal as well. You know what? My work is never done. Yeah, because Belgium have gone on bloody scored now. We've got another goal from Belgium. You'll just talk between yourselves because I can't see the chat right now because I'm busy doing this. So yeah, we have got another goal. Hello. Screen actually disappears for me when I do this, by the way. Just let you know, I can't see a jack crap. But there we go. It's not in line, but I don't care. What you guys saying? Chadwick, Ronda Rousey return using breast milk. Yeah, have you seen her now? She's quite huge. Lukaku scored as well. Lukaku has definitely scored now. Yay, baby. That's cool. So we'll go with that. It's 2-0. Lukaku. Right. Lukaku, and he scored in the 81st minute as well. Jesus Christ. Yeah, everybody stopped scoring. So we've definitely got a goal from Lukaku now. So there we go. God, it's goals for everybody right now. People's scoring for fun. Can we have no more goals, please? There's plenty of cups being thrown onto the pitch now. Well, I'm back from the food run. Driving in. I love driving in the rain. Shout out to Ever. Connor Clay saying hi, guys. Shout out to everybody what's in the chat. You guys have been amazing tonight. Dylan says, fun fact, Dave, Roman never beaten Cena 1-on-1. I think they've only faced each other once, haven't they? Cena absolutely bossing Roman in that promo. Everybody remembers that promo. Dave, as Corbin beat Cena, I don't think he has a 1-on-1. Yeah, I don't recall ever a Corbin Cena match, to be honest. I don't really take that much notice of Corbin's. They've made another goal. Yes, they have. And Lukaku scored it, Austin. Fun facts. Dylan said, yes, he has No Mercy to 2018. Oh, right, okay. Shout out to you, Edward, for the knowledge. Harley says, Roman's first word title was November 2015. I'm the fact checker. Oh, for shorter time. Well, I wasn't talking about shorter time. Shocker. When I call people mean, they gasp. It's coming. It's coming. It's come. It's coming. Come it. Coming. Come. Okay. Wow. Dave Cena at Corbin Summerslam. Is that going to happen? Cool. Oh, No Mercy. Was it No Mercy? Okay. Dave Cena at Corbin Summerslam 2017. So they have fought each other. I have no idea. I just sleep during them matches. The toilet matches to me. Them. Whenever Corbin comes on, I'm going to the loo. 86 minute with 4 minutes left of these games. They've literally blown up for the last 10 minutes. They've literally given me loads of work. Look at the state of my screen. There's little room for my little old face. That's how many goals have been scored. Right now, Russia are going home. Russia are joining the Hall of Shame. My favourite wrestler is Ricochet. Or you've got a choice between Ricochet and Bray Wyatt. Ricochet's really good. It's just not used in WWE for some reason. It's a bit bad. But yeah, it should be used more. Dylan says, Dave, imagine if Edge returns match at SummerSlam was Big E. That would be a good fight. Yeah, actually, I would agree with that. But Edge would have to become the heel. Don't really want, or would you have? Right, that's a question for you, Dylan. Would you have Edge the heel or Big E? Answer, please. Does anyone remember when Sasha and Bailey kept fighting Riot Squad every week? Yeah, I remember that. They were classic matches. You know, remember when Sasha and Bailey was on every single show, Raw, NXT and SmackDown, all the bloody time? Because they were draws and people was invested in their story. Where was Corbin? It's a nice try, bud. Could Cena beat Roman now at SummerSlam? Could Cena now beat Roman? Nah. Depends how they book it. And the running, the running is very important on whether Cena beats Roman. You'd probably hope not. You'd give Roman the win leading to The Rock. That's what I'd do. So Roman would beat Cena and then The Rock comes out. Boom, boom, boom. WWE should release Corbin. No, I think Corbin's alright. They need comic relief on shows, don't they? Holding back the fact that the mid-seater Corbin a SummerSlam match shocks me. Yeah, was a time where Corbin was considered. He's not longer considered. He's now crying about crowns. Dylan says, Dave, I think it would be hard to choose which one would be a heel. Okay, so yeah, so they'd be like tweeners then. Okay. I'd fancy a Big E heel turn. Don't know. I think he's too. I think the character now is a little bit overdeveloped. They need to rein it in a bit and have him a bit more badass. Sasha was the draw. You mean Sasha didn't hold the belt? Bailey did. Fun fact. So clearly Bailey was the draw. Do you think Cena could beat the new Roman Reigns? Yeah, similar question that Dylan just asked. Depends on the booking, but I think Roman wins this time, setting up a bigger match with The Rock. Nice try, what? Ha! I'm just saying, if anyone remembered it. Yeah, still again, nice try. Edward comes. Cena wouldn't win, it's okay, but it's a little bit. King Corbin versus Goldberg. Yeah, but book it. Yeah, that bit on it time that Corbin would look good. He's no longer a king, by the way. He lost his crown. He'd been dethroned by Shinsuke Nakamura. How do you have a pool table, or how do you make a pool table laugh? Tickle its balls. Yeah. Fun fact, Sarah. No, fun fact. Yeah, but Sasha carried her. Sasha did nothing. Who beat up Kairi Sane for Sasha to win the title off of Asuka? Just remember that. Who won? Who beat up Kairi Sane? So, who needs who? Austin? Who needs who? Roman will either face Dominic, Jimmy or Cesaro at Money in the Bank. Would you say Seth? But I think he will remain a heel. Yes, they're looking at that Edge Seth match for SummerSlam. Then he stays a heel. They will keep him away from Roman Reigns. Obviously, we'll have a stopgap match, but it looks like Jimmy's joined the stable now, so I still think we get more of Rey Mysterio than Dominic. Maybe he faces both. 2-on-1, why not? Because it'd still be a fair fight. Edward Brown says, or you'd give the belt to Cena, then he retires on SmackDown after SummerSlam, would have broken the record, and Roman gets it back on SmackDown. I don't think Cena's that bothered about that record. I think that's more us fans what are talking about that than him. I think he stays around a while. I don't think he goes straight after SummerSlam. I think he does stop around a while. So, could happen. What do you think about Eva Marie? What is there to think about Eva Marie? She's a very attractive lady, and that's about it. Is she a good wrestler? I haven't seen her wrestle for years. So, am I bothered about her? Not really. Pippa Niven. She's a good wrestler. I hope they don't give her the fat girl gimmick, though, which looks like they have, which is so body casting, it's rubbish. Pippa Niven is actually a really good wrestler. If anybody watched NXT UK will know the facts. We have got the final whistle in this game. Denmark have won amazingly 4-1. Absolute scenes in this game. I want Naomi to win Money in the Bank. It's a good shout. She will be in there, I would have thought. But there we are. We have got the conclusion to this first game. It's ended 4-1 to Denmark. Absolutely amazing. Well done to Denmark. They've done it for Christian Eriksen. I believe they're into the next round. I believe in second place as well. I think they have qualified with Belgium. So that means, I think have they won that? I don't know. It'd be nice to see. I think they have. I think they've taken second place. I think Finland are third. And we've got poor old Russia bottom. And we're going to wait for a table to have that confirmed. But I think we've got our new team in the bottom. In the Hall of Shame. What do you call an expert fisherman? A master baiter. He can handle his fish. Can handle a massive cod. Oh dear, James Chadwick, bud, that is so funny. Yeah, I don't give Bray long enough reign. Bray, that run after SummerSlam was horrendous. They give him a week's reign as champion, which was pathetic. But fun fact, they didn't even plan Roman Reigns to be back. He just turned up, apparently, and they just, alright, let's do it. Let's make this story, and that's what happened. Look at him. He's even got the app I've got. That's cool. Yeah, the game has finished in Belgium. They are checking now. Look at them. Denmark are so excited. It's so cool. We are going to actually look at the table. Yes, they're elated. Look at them. Lord bless them. Denmark have officially finished second in the group. Look at them. This is pure scenes. If you're watching this is amazing. Well done, Denmark. Out of everything what's happened to these guys in this tournament, this is literally the best thing ever. Denmark, absolutely fantastic. I think they play Wales in the last 16. I don't know if that's confirmed yet, but we could be seeing Denmark-Wales on Saturday. But that is absolute scenes. Love Denmark. Absolutely brilliant for them. James with another joke. Why does Santa Claus have such a big sack? Because he only comes once a year. Boom. Yeah, Dylan says Denmark are in the last 16. And as I can see from here, Mother Russia are going on. Yeah, they're going to join the All the Shame, guys. Russia are not loved. They're not loved today. Kicked out of the tournament. It's amazing. They started off really well as well. So we are kicking the Mother Russia out of the tournament. Colour brown for that word. So there we go. We've got Russia. You can slide Russia in just below North Macedonia, but there we go. 3 teams in the mud, as you guys in the US call it. 3 teams in the mud. Turkey, North Macedonia and Russia are all out of the tournament. Clearly tomorrow we could get another name. Could it be Scotland? Could it be Croatia? Doubtful it's Czech Republic and doubtful it's England, but you never know. It's the Euros, baby. Dave Alexa has been held the gold for a total of 22 months, and Bray has held a total of 7 months. Ha ha ha. Don't make Austin cry again. Please. You don't need it. See, I went with Belgium and Denmark to win, and they won. I told you I knew these games. I just don't like giving spoilers. It's very true, Austin. Kind of the obvious winner with Belgium, but you did well with getting Denmark. I will give you credit for that one. So pleased for Denmark. Yeah, it's absolute. This is the story of the tournament. If people don't know, Christian Eriksen had to be rescued on the pitch in the first game. Sadly, that game was, kicked off again, and Denmark lost. Then we had Denmark against Belgium. They lost again. But this just proves everything. You can lose your first 2 matches and still qualify. Look at what Denmark have done. They've qualified on goal difference, finished second in the group. That is amazing. They've only won 1 game. To think, like Portugal 5 years ago, they drew all the group stage games, got 3 points and made it through. They won the tournament. So look, Denmark, can it happen again? We'll have to wait and see. I'm so pleased for Denmark. England tomorrow, it's coming home. Yeah, we are, like I said, we are back tomorrow for the England-Czech Republic game. Not going to miss that. We will be also looking at the Scotland-Croatia game. Let's see if we can add Croatia to the Hall of Shame. I very much appreciate everybody being in the chat. Yeah, this has been an awesome stream, and yeah, it's shout out to Jennifer Palmer, rest in peace. It has been a dedicated stream to her. Such a weird day, but we soldiered through it. I did not cry when she lost to Bianca. I was totally fine, Austin. I was fine, but I predicted that she'd lose. Yeah, there's a video up on my channel if anybody wants to go and check that out, where I actually said that I thought that Bianca would win. I'm not the one that's crying over being robbed over a crown. Awesome stream, Dave. Shout out to you, Chris DeZuma. Yeah, we are, like I said, we are back tomorrow tenfold for yet another fun stream. Yeah, Dave, great stream, my friend, especially under the circumstances. Thank you. Yeah. This was for Jennifer Palmer. I'm glad you've all been here and had a bit of fun. We've watched some really good football. That's a Denmark game. It started off really crap. The second halves in these games have literally blown up, which is absolutely amazing. So yeah, this stream totally dedicated to Jennifer Palmer and her family, and yeah, absolute, yeah, from the heart, my friends. Thanks for the great stream. Delighted for Denmark. This has been the best stream ever. Oh, thank you, Connor Clay. That means so much. Like I said, if you haven't dropped a like on the stream, please consider it. If you're not subscribed, you know what to do. You know the drill. It's YouTube. So please consider it. Austin keeps trying. You keep trying, bud. You keep trying. I think you're failing. Kevin Correa, shout out to you. Thank you for joining, my friend. Let's have a good night tonight. Let's all enjoy Raw. And yeah, let's give Dave some support. Because he needs it. He needs us to brighten his day. So let's have a good night tonight, and let's have a bit of a laugh and get Days smiling. So I am calling it a night. I'm going to get some rest. So I'll catch you all later for the Raw stream with Wrestling Days, if that's everybody's cup of tea. But like I said, tomorrow we go again. England, Czech Republic. So yeah, we start at 7:30. Maybe earlier, like we did today. This depends on the mood. I started earlier because obviously with everything what's gone off. So yeah, David Connolly, shout out to you, my friend. Thanks for joining. Bonkers LFC, thank you. Dylan, thank you very much for being here. Kevin Correa, thank you. Austin316, thank you very much. Harvey, thank you, my friend. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, buddy. Hope Raw puts a smile on your face as well. To James Chadwick with all the jokes. To Connor Clay with his jokes. You guys have made the stream hella fun. Bonkers LFC, shout out to you. Right, I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until tomorrow, for England. Bye for now. And trademark. I need a pee. Bye, Edward Brown. See you later, dude. Bye.